Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Mindstretch Friday. I hope you're having a great February. How much are you marking up your product or service by to determine your sales price? Are you marking it up at the right amount to generate the margin that you want? Why is that important? Well, at the moment, we're seeing a lot of price increases through various supply chains, and some of those price increases in material costs can be 20, 30, 50% in some cases. So we're going to need to revisit what's the true cost of our products and what do we need to mark them up in order to achieve the margin in terms of driving the right profit in our business. One of the clients I was talking to said, well, Rod, we make a 25% margin. And I was like, fantastic. Okay, so when you're marking up, what do you do? What do you mark up by in order to achieve that? And they came back to me and said, well, Rod, we're marking up at 25%. The problem with that is it doesn't achieve a 25% margin. And a good way to illustrate this, and if you're not sure about where these things sit, I always go to £100 as a cost base and say, well, if my product or service costs me £100, if I mark it up by 25%, I'm now selling it at £125. That £125 minus the 100 cost price gives me £25 gross profit. That 25 divided by the 125 selling price is actually 20%. It's a fifth. So, you can see, but that what you tend to have to do is mark up by a lot more than the margin you want to achieve in order to achieve that, because mathematically that's the way that it works. So have a think about that in your business. Have a look at some of the margins you're making, looking at your markup strategies and are they actually aligned to achieve the margins that you want, because maybe you've got to tweak your markups in terms of them positioning your product or service at a different price point. So have a great week, everyone. We're continuing to focus on Know Your Numbers, so we'll build a little bit more on this next week, particularly around cash and driving and converting profit into cash. So have a great week, and we'll see you next week.